Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to our channel, Be Your Own Chefs. I'm Devin.
And I'm Dominique.
And today we're going to be doing something a little bit differently than we normally do.
So we discovered that Chick-fil-A has these really cool meal kits that you can get and bring home. So we're going to make a chicken parm for you guys from the meal kit, and we're going to open it up in front of you and we can show you what it looks like and our whole process going through.
So after we go through the whole process and show you guys how to make it, we're gonna give it a rating based off of 4 criteria. And those 4 criteria are price, how easy is it to cook,
how does it taste, and is it good for couples?
Okay, now let's start off by doing a little bit of an unboxing of the meal kit. So first off, let's make it appear. And then the first thing we're gonna take a look at is the chicken that it comes with. You'll get 2 chicken breasts in that bag there.
Here you'll see what the finished product will look like, and it shows nutrition facts.
Now let's open up the box so that we can see all of the other delicious ingredients inside. So here we go. Here's everything as you can see right here. It's everything that you'll need for the recipe. Now let's take a look at the individual ingredients in the box. First we have some garlic Alfredo sauce. Next up we have some tomato sauce.
Then they gave us a shredded cheese mixture, and they gave us cooked spaghetti.
And the last thing we have here is a box of veggies that has kale, tomatoes, and a lemon. As you can see, that's everything that we'll need. It even has a little picture down below of how many servings it'll have.
Then on the back of this, it shows us all the instructions of how to make this.
And there you have it. Now let's start by putting it all together. Before we even begin making this, be sure that you wash your hands thoroughly before handling all these ingredients. Then preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, grab a baking sheet, grab some aluminum foil, and spread that all over the sheet that you just grabbed. Then you're going to want to grab some cooking spray and spray a little bit of that on the pan there. Now you can grab your chicken fillets and place both of them side by side onto the baking sheet. Then spread your tomato sauce to make sure that it's evenly spread out across both of your chicken fillets. Once you have that done, you're ready to add your cheese, which you can sprinkle on top. Again, be sure that you evenly spread that out. Now once the oven is done heating, you're ready to place your chicken right in there. It should take anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes to finish baking throughout.
For the produce, the recipe tells us to wash all the ingredients separately. And first we're going to cut the lemon. So take your lemon and just cut it in half, and then put it off to the side for later. Now what you're going to do is grab your cherry tomatoes, and you're going to cut each of them in half. And then you're going to put them with the lemon for later. Grab your kale, and what you're going to do is place it on the cutting board. There might be a cherry tomato in there. And sort through and rip up the bigger pieces so that everything is about the same size. And then what I did is I pulled out the stems so that you don't chomp on stems later.
Now you're ready to make the pasta sauce. So start off by putting 1/4 cup of water onto a skillet. Make sure that you put your kale in next, and also make sure that you don't miss any leaves like we did there. Then you can put your tomatoes in, squeeze some of your garlic Alfredo sauce in here. Make sure that it gets all around evenly because you want to make sure that is spread as even as possible. Then after you do all of that, you're ready to stir it up. So make sure you stir that around really good, get all of the sauce around into the pan, and then you're going to want to cover and cook that for 4 to 6 minutes, occasionally stirring.
Okay, let's check on it and see how it's doing. It looks like it's time to add the noodles. So take the cooked noodles, put them in there, and it's awesome that they're already done because we can just sort them in there and mix it all up. Make sure everything is evenly displaced throughout. Remember that lemon that you put off to the side a while ago? Okay, grab one of those halves, make sure you pop the seeds out of it, and then you're going to squeeze as much as you can onto the pasta. And then you're going to take the other half and you're going to do the same thing. Just trying to squeeze as much as you can It was hard for me because I'm weak, but then you're gonna mix it all together and you're gonna reduce the heat to medium low and then cover that and cook it for 2 to 4 minutes.
At this point you've cooked everything that you need to, so it's time to spread it out evenly onto our plates and make sure that we can both enjoy the same amount, because we of course want to make sure that we're as equal as possible. So as you can see, we struggled a little bit on this. It took us a little bit to get the pasta even, and then also the chicken was a lot easier. Now let's try it out and see how it is.
So now it's all done and we were so excited to try it. And my expectation for the pasta was that it was going to be really garlicky or maybe too garlicky, maybe really salty. But as we say later on, it's so refreshing and good. And I was surprised with how good it came out.
And clearly I enjoyed the noodles as well because I was slurping that up on camera. But then we also tried the chicken and that was really good as well. We were pleasantly surprised with it. It's just like regular chicken Parmesan, but with Chick-Fil-A chicken, so it's just that much better.
Our overall first impression was that it was really good.
Okay, now let's talk about this. So like we said in the beginning, the first thing we're going to review this on is price. So just so you're aware, this meal kit cost us about $20, give or take. You know, you have to take into consideration tax and everything. So let's talk about this. Now, from my opinion, I think that it's a reasonable price.
Because it equals 10 and 10, so it's like $10 and $10-ish.
Yeah, if you're, having this as a two-person meal, which, we definitely recommend. It's a, a pretty good date night dinner here. We think that the price is pretty reasonable. Just $10 each if you're splitting that. That's not a lot for chicken Parmesan. Now, you can definitely make it for cheaper, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and I feel like really the only reason why you would get this is out of convenience and the fact that it's the Chick-Fil-A chicken and you can't make it yourself, because I really don't know how you would make it. It's just so good. But yeah, I feel like you could spend less getting the noodles and getting the fresh produce. Yeah, I feel like it would be less than $20.
Yeah, and if you buy everything, from the grocery store, you're gonna be, you're gonna have leftover ingredients, so you'd be able to use that more versus.
Or serve more people besides just like you and your significant other or whatever. Yeah, so you could have like leftovers or make it for your family.
So overall on price, we would say it's a good value. If you're just looking for the cheapest thing that you can possibly afford, definitely go the route of just like buying the ingredients yourself and making it from scratch as much as you can. But if you want to enjoy it with the Chick-fil-A chicken, then definitely go with this option.
So next up, how easy was it to cook? So I feel like it's very easy because pretty much everything's already done. So the chicken's already done, as you could see. And the sauce and everything are already done, so you don't have to make your own sauce. So pretty much you just have to cut up your own produce and put it all together. I would say it's very convenient.
Yeah, nothing here is particularly crazy or out of the box. Chicken Parmesan's pretty straightforward, so if you're looking for a really easy meal to make, this is about as easy as you can get. Now let's talk about taste for a second. So as far as taste is concerned, I would say this is probably better than a chicken Parmesan that you would be able to make yourself, and that is purely because of the Chick-fil-A chicken.
And because, well, I guess you could add lemon yourself, obviously, but it's just so lemony and good. Like, I'm actually surprised that they had like fresh produce in there. I was thinking maybe it's frozen or maybe it's dried like kale leaves on top or something, but yeah, it's all fresh.
Yeah, so but also complete transparency with the taste. We did purchase this meal kit today, and it did say that it could last up to 5 days. So if you're looking for the best taste possible, if you do get this meal kit, probably get it, or not get it, but probably use it on the first day or maybe the second day if you want the best taste.
And the chicken came warm, so I feel like it's kind of like halfway ready, because you can put it in the fridge and have it be cool, but I feel like it's better because it's kind of like fresher because it's warm.
Definitely.
Okay, and last but not least, is it good for couples? I think definitely yes, because like the original way you can order it is for 2 people. And then you can have a bottle of wine, which yes, we did. It was great. Yeah, so I think it's perfect for couples. It also said something about children on there, so maybe you can share it with your children. Get like, I think because you can get like more volumes of people, like so more chickens or something.
They did have meal kits of this that were for larger people. So if you wanted to,
Wait, you said for larger people?
not larger people, a larger amount of people. You know, they had a kit for like 4 people and 6 people, stuff like that. So if you wanted to make it for a larger group of people, then you can, and that way you could, you know, have your kids help out or anything like that.
Or share it with your dog. I don't know your life, but yeah.
But as far as is it good for couples? Yes, absolutely. This is a really good, really simple, and fairly priced meal that is great for 2 people.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us today, guys, and trying this new recipe that we never tried before or knew that even existed. It was awesome. Thanks for being here for this.
Subscribe to our channel for more cooking related content like this. Comment down below if you enjoyed this. Let us know if you got it yourself and tried it. We're really curious and we want to know. We'll try to respond to as many comments as we can as well. So leave a comment down there and we'll try to respond. Also, check the description down below. We'll have a link there not only to our blog where you can view the recipe, but we'll also leave a link where you could order this yourself. We personally got this from DoorDash, but you could probably just pick it up from any of your local Chick-fil-A's that you want to get that from. Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Bye-bye.